Hello, everyone. Welcome back to No Man's Sky Synthesis. We're doing Perma 2020. I got the base set up and I got a roamer built, and I filled my suit with storm crystals. But we're gonna go back out. So I want to get some cash going here. Got just about 8 million worth, and I'll show you around the base. There's a storm going on right now, but we go out this door, and we've got the base right here. And I've got a teleporter. And I just made all my milestones for money and my third day of uh, survival. I also have a storage container right here. I don't think I left anything in there that I need. Nope. And I emptied out the exocraft. I need carbon. Huh. Because it takes a lot to fill it. Alright, so the storm's going to stop, so we will get carbon on our way out. Here's the roamer bay. Thing about the roamer is that as soon as you turn your back on it, like you get out of it and you turn your back on it, it tends to disappear. It's still there and you can interact with it, but you can't see it. But that's okay because you can just call it. Oh, I didn't see this, I don't think. So, grabbing everything on the way. I don't have the stuff to do suit slots on me, but this is cool. There's a roamer, right? I mean, a roaming sentinel. See there, it's disappeared. You can still get in it. As soon as you turn your back on it, it disappears. This one's pretty close to the base, so I think we'll be able to find it. Oh yeah, there's a crash freighter over here. Let's go flying. I need to get away from that sentinel because I need to get fuel. There we go. Carbon, oxygen, or condensed carbon works. We'll just gather fuel while we're waiting for a storm. There's actually some storm crystals right there. Oh, this is going to irritate me. Go way, way over there. And I'll go over here. Oh, there's a Venus flytrap right there. I put a lot of carbon into this thing. It's not the most efficient fuel. Probably condensed carbon is the most efficient fuel. Overheat. And the problem, of course, is that the mining beam is also taking up carbon. You can stay pretty far away from what you're shooting, and the sentinel will go to what you're shooting. If you're far enough away from it, he won't be able to see you. But I just had sentinels chasing me halfway across the planet, so... I have been back to our home base as well. For some reason, it wouldn't let me do base computer archives here. I don't know what the reason for that was. I didn't look into it too much. I just teleported home. Alright, let's see what we got here. That should be good for right now. Is it gonna be there or not? Oh, it's there this time. Alright, let's fuel that up. See what's out there. I just drive around until I find something interesting. And then when the storm starts, it's all hands on deck for the storm. If you If you're driving along and you fall in a hole, you just get out of the vehicle, climb out of the hole, and call the vehicle to the surface. So far, I've been able to get out of the hole by just driving, but it was a really small hole. Be careful, don't run into the storm crystals with your exocraft because it will knock them down. It destroys them. Not seeing much of anything. You can get out and scope around and look for stuff to go after. But no sooner do you get that set up than you're probably going to be diverted to storm crystals out in the middle of nowhere. And I kind of deserve it for not going in one direction. This is flashing. Oh, that is a lot of deuterium right there. But I don't see a machinery. Oh, there's one over there. Got a number of these. Building my nanites back up slowly but surely. Let's see, I'm up to... Well, I guess you didn't see me. Oh, I bought a defense shield. That's what knocked my nanites down. So I got one defense shield. Really bugs the sentinels. Here we go. I got him good. Oh, that looks so weird. The skyline. The sun's coming up. It's that last second. Let's see here. Looking for storm crystals. There's some plants on this planet as well that have a kind of a light glow to them from a distance. And so you gotta watch out for that. You can track your way. So like that's way over there. Maybe we'll go that way. It takes that extra bit of time though. And most of the time there's something a little bit closer. And careful, don't hit the animals, because if you kill them they might aggro on you. Which is fine, but then you gotta wait for them to calm down. You gotta leave the area until you have enough defense shields, you know. There's 2 more animals on the planet I haven't discovered yet. They're cave creatures. I have gone down into the caves, but I haven't found any. There's some more over there. I don't have any movement modules. It is a bit faster until you get the acceleration modules and the upgrades. It is a bit faster to move on foot. Let's see if we can see any more out here. There's some. It helps that they flash a little bit. I got nailed by that Venus flytrap. Started to cough. They're not in huge groups on this planet, but it's okay. See some out there. Don't know if we're gonna make it before the storm ends. You can destroy anything with the roamer now. You used to, or with any of the exocraft, if you used to hit things and you couldn't get past them, and they, I guess they eased the restrictions. Although you probably can't get past that, the megaflora on exotic planets. There's some more. That's the storm. Okay. So, put that in. Couldn't quite get a hold of that. Put that in the roamer. There we go. And we got 22 more, which is not really enough to buy a ship with. Let's see how far we went. 12.5 minutes. It's not terrible. Now in normal mode, I combined selling storm crystals with selling, or no, ionized cobalt with selling buried tech modules of salvage data, and that was okay for starter money. But we didn't really do starter money on this save. So I'm just going for, like, the big bucks first. Oh, nice. Didn't I already get the one of those, though? Oh, that's for cold. Alright. So far, I don't remember if I paid for the radiation module. But I don't think so. I might have. I get the saves confused because they're so close to each other. You're gonna fall down the hill. I was trying to look around. Just looking around, grabbing random things. You can be more scientific about this and go, like, choose to only go north or south, and you'll run into more stuff if you do that because of ley lines, you know. Ruh-roh. I guess he's not going to try and follow me. Nope, there's some wheat. Grabbing that as well. Grabbing anything that I'm going to need between the storms. And then when there's a storm, I just concentrate on the storm crystals, because the storms aren't long enough, you know. Oops. I bop you in the head. All right. Whoa. There we go. Never underestimate the value of a well-placed jump. Right? How we doing now? We got a little bit of fuel left. Put that on the roamer. And let's see, which way is the base? It's that way. Probably call the ship. See if we can manage to find some more storm crystals first. I actually don't see any in this little valley. They like to hide. It's easier to see the storm crystals at night, but it's not easier to drive at night because of the caves and whatnot. But so far, the caves on this planet haven't been too terrible. Ah! I got that Venus flytrap before he got me. There's lots of condensed carbon out here. Maybe I can get a little bit of it. Got me out of trouble earlier, having just a little bit. Gotta be careful about the creatures. The last thing I need is a bunch of bouncies attacking me. Yeah, there goes that. I was gonna put in the advanced mining beam and I forgot to buy some extra technology modules. Wiring looms. There's a storm crystal. Just one, though. This is the ultimate in chicken. I'm trying to get back underneath him. Oops, I hit the storm crystal. See, I told you. I made him mad that time. Sorry about that. Got myself to coughing. He's gonna sit over there. I guess he's on the way, but... Oh, he gave up. Alright, let's see here. I haven't gotten any more, have I? 22 more. I think we should go ahead and see if I can call my ship. I think it's on the landing pad. Yeah. And earlier, yesterday's episode, I was making launch fuel, and which was totally silly because the ship is full of uranium. It's right there. What was the other thing? Oh, I put in the positron, and like I said, I was going to put in the scatter blaster, and I was going to do a bunch of things, but I didn't really buy enough of the wiring looms because they're so expensive. I didn't have the money at the time. And but I did, however, find some pugnium. Now we just need to find a decent temporary weapon. And I prefer rifles because, yes, I know there's a crash freighter there. I prefer rifles because there's more space on them to do whatever you want to do. And I need room for the scanners and for a good gun. And this is not a good gun. Even if I reload it, it's still not going to be a good gun. Alrighty. Let's see here. Got another almost 3 million. We need to get, do I have the nanites? Yes. We need to get the economy scanner so that our warps are sensible. And we'll see about starting some small Nexus missions, I think, next time. While we're going system to system, getting suit slots, which is what this money was for, and to get a gun. Rifles aren't very expensive. They're a couple of $1,000,000. 3 million for an okay class. There's tier 1 complete. Going the wrong place. See, if I can ever remember these things all at one time, I'd be in great shape. Alrighty. Tired. There we go. I gotta buy 2 parts. You have to get the teleport receiver in order to unlock the scanners. So we'll get that. And the teleport receiver can be pretty helpful, especially when you're on a trade post. Alright. For the economy scanner, we need a technology module and I think it's 5 microprocessors. Oops, I got stuck. There we go. Let's get those nanites. Go. And that's a good amount, 600. When we come back next time, we'll start warping. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.